Hey, it's Gabe with API Nation. Today I'm going to show you how you can connect KW Command to LeadConnector so that all those leads you're creating can automatically get synced into KW Command for follow-up and vice versa. It's going to make these two apps really simple to use together as one. It's going to make these deals much easier to create. It's super easy to set up too. Let me show you how. The first thing you're going to do is go to KW Command console. And once you're logged into KW Command, you're just going to find this little icon in the top right, the marketplace, and click on that. That's going to take you out to the KW marketplace where all the API Nation integrations exist. So once I'm here, I can search for LeadConnector. And there it is. There's that sync. I can click View Details. And I can read a little bit more about it. And I can also purchase this integration. So it's going to take you through the purchasing process, and at the end there's a big button that says go to My Apps. If you click that, that's going to take you to the My Apps section of the marketplace where all your integrations exist. And there you'll see LeadConnector. So I'm going to click on that tile to set up this integration. Once you do that, it's going to take you out to API Nation to connect LeadConnector to KW Command. You can click the connect button. It's just going to take you to your accounts through LeadConnector, and you can choose the account that you want to connect. Once you do that, that account will now be available. Just a few configuration options and we will create the syncs. Do I want to sync all contacts on first run? That's going to take everybody who's currently in KW Command, push them into my database. Do I want to do that? Totally up to you. If you do, check the box. If you don't, leave it unchecked, and then only any new contacts or modified contacts in KW Command will be pushed to your database. Do I want to overwrite information in KW Command with contacts from my database? I don't. I just want to fill in any blank field. So I'm going to check that box. And then as they're coming into KW Command, do I want them to be contacts or leads? I want these to be leads, so I'm going to check this box. Coming down here to LeadConnector, do I want to push everybody from LeadConnector into KW Command right now? Or do I just want to start paying attention from today going forward? I'm going to just go today going forward, so I'll leave that unchecked. Finally, I can choose if I want this to go one direction, both directions, or just back KW Command to LeadConnector. I'm also going to verify I'm not using any other platforms to sync these two apps. It's pretty unusual. You would definitely know if you were doing it, and if you are, just turn it off. That way we don't create some duplicates. And hit continue. There we go. You can see we've created two new syncs. They are currently in draft status, so I'm going to open one up and just go through the options here before I hit activate. This all looks good. If I wanted to add a filter, I could. Maybe I only want to send people over with a certain tag or from a certain source. I could go ahead and do that. You can also check the mapping. This all looks great. We do most of this for you, but if there is anything you want to add, for example, maybe I want to add something to company name. I could do that, hit plus sign, and then just look for the field that matches company name or some other information I think would be helpful there. Let's go to the top and activate this sync. All right, so KW Command is connected to LeadConnector. Let's go back to My Syncs and let's activate its partner. Again, all that information came over from the setup. This all looks great. Maybe double check the mapping. Once you feel comfortable, go to the top and activate that sync as well. You can see a couple things here. You can see it's syncing every 15 minutes. If you wanted to force it to just start syncing, if you wanted to force a sync right now to just get it started, just click this button. You could also clone this sync. So if you had an idea for slightly different rules, maybe you want to send over only people from a certain tag or a certain city or a certain postal code and have special things happen with the mapping, you could do that. Just clone this, make the changes, and then activate that sync as well. Going back to my syncs, you can see I now have two workflows, two syncs up and running, KW Command to my database and my database back to KW Command. And that's it. KW Command and LeadConnector are now connected. All the leads I get, all the leads I generate will automatically show up in KW Command, and the work I do in KW Command will automatically show up in my database as well. If you need any assistance setting this up for you or your team, go to apination.com/KW. There you can call us, send us an email, and even set up a live session of support. We're API Nation, connecting the world's applications. We love doing this stuff.